Good morning, what's up, you guys? Waiting for the storage that I bought at to freaking open up. They don't open till 6 o'clock, and I'm heading out to Diamond Valley today. I tried to shoot for Diamond Valley last time, however, I wasn't able to go due to some rain, so I'm gonna see if this weekend I get a good bite. I'm able to get down there, see what I can catch out there. Let's go. Alright, finally made it. Like a 1 hour. I get my boat inspected right here. Get him today. Dude's got a 10 horsepower motor, bigger than mine. I got a tracker too though. Yeah, that dude's motor's like probably 10 more horsepower. Same model though, tracker. Got the Nebuchadnezzar. Just gotta check in that shop over there. Pay for my day pass. I thought the hours today were gonna be holiday hours, are gonna shut down early, but got till 6, so that's great. Pretty pricey, man. The launch, it's 13, parking's 11, a boat band, just $4. Got like benches here to take lunch. There's the marina already. Still pretty warm for morning, 60 degrees. Oh yeah. And we're out of here. So we'll see how it goes. I'll make a run towards the very end of the lake. See if we'll get any fish out there. Big lake. Could be pretty intimidating, so see how it goes. First spot seems to be an angler way over there, another angler on the other side. Gonna fish these reeds that are sticking out towards where there might be a drop-off point. The water's really clear, so I'm gonna try to get set up and start knocking them out right here. The dam is way back there. Just heard it blow up right now. Yeah, there's a blow up over there. That's the spot. If they're not over there, they'll be right here. I figured towards the back of the lake, there won't be that much pressure. It's a long run to get back here, so see how it goes. So this is what I'm gonna start my morning off. I got that smoked pepper slammer by Tournament Ready Baits on a drop shop. I got a bladed jig. It's like a bluegill color with a bladed minnow. And I got a fluke on a weighted hook, 3/0 hook, weedless setup. And last but certainly not least, I got a swim bait Kitech 3.5. That's that blue pearl. I'm gonna fish it all along right here. And I'm on one. That's a nice one right there. That's a doozy. Barely got him on the freaking, on the edge of the lip right there. That sure is a doozy right there. Diamond Valley Lake, baby. This guy's good. He's a good fisherman. Alright, it's weighing in at around like 4 pounds right there. I don't know if you can see that. Probably get away from the shade. 4 pounds, 3 ounces, not bad. Diamond Valley, baby. Now for a release. Very, very healthy bass. Thanks, buddy. Got another fish right here. Striped bass. Right along this pocket right here. I tried a rig I haven't done in a while. It's called a free rig. So what I do is I set this hook right here to go freely down the line, and I just pretty much set a drop shot. But you gotta feed the weight last and then feed the hook after, kind of like a Carolina. Yeah, here's the fish. Straight bass. Now release this guy. Be feisty. He's gone. Pretty good day so far. 4 pound bass. Little 1.5 pound striped bass. So I'm re-rigging here, and what I normally do with this free rig is I'll set it up weedless so that that hook is not exposed, so that I could cut through the grass when this thing is falling down. The appendages will get kicking once I'm like hopping it off the bottom. Now I always want to put it through my line upright, so like so. And then I'll go ahead and tie my weight at the bottom of this. So that you pretty much have it. You got the weight at the bottom, and as soon as the weight hits the water, it starts to pull further and further away from the bait, so that this has like a slow kick once it gets to the bottom. Cover a lot of water, that way you just gotta jig it up, reel it in, jig it up, reel it in. I'm gonna make another move, just fishing all along the dam, in between like some 2 ladders that are sticking into the dam. Did like a deep diving crankbait in between, see if I could get anything that was deeper since the day is getting warmer. I could move to like a cove that is just on the other side of the end of the dam. Like a big crane or like a water treatment plant. Bet you there's fish like right all underneath that building right there. Well, anyway. I'm in a small cove back here. And let's fish this spot before I make a run towards the front. Coming up on 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna get closer to the ramp. Got hit a little while ago right here. So I'm gonna do a slower retrieve before I take off. Might have been a dink, but we'll find out. Just bit me just before I fully reel to the boat. We'll see how it goes. I did end up snagging him, so this was probably the guy that was getting me. Yeah, just before I reeled fully to the boat, I was getting hit somewhere between the vegetation on the shore and the boat. I just couldn't get him to stick on and commit to the bite, but got him second time around. A little release right here. Thanks, buddy. A little shocked. You got it, you got it, you got it. There you go. Caught another one where all this cheese was just around the corner from where I caught the other bass. Just a dink. Nothing wrong with the dinks though. Sounds better than nothing. Alright, guy. Later. So I decided to park along this shore right here and cast to where the deep end is. And this is pretty rewarding. It's a pretty bigger bass right here. I'd say it's on its way to be a bigger bass. Better than the dinks from earlier. Yeah, this bass is a heck of a lot better. Time for a release. This guy going. Thanks, buddy. Tell your friends. Came to this point. We'll do the same thing. Just have the boat close to coast and then reel it in. I'm on again. Seems to be a pretty good plan to have the boat towards the end of the shore and just have the drop shot get reeled in. A little smaller than the last one, but these bass are beautiful, man. Out here in Diamond Valley, these is good looking bass. Got some nice good looking spots on them. Go for it. Another dink. Can't complain though. Alright, buddy. Tell your friends. I've heard never leave fish to go find more fish, but I really got to get close to the ramp. It's going to be a long run to get to the ramp. And they're about to close in 2 hours, so I got to make a run. Did a run from way over where that fading mountain is. I was over there. If I were a bass, I'd be right here. This is where I would be. Between all that timber. Then the ramp to leave is way over there. So I'll just do a couple pitches in this timber and then call it a day. Well, that wraps up my day at Diamond Valley. The next time I come here, I'm gonna shoot through and try and see if I can't get a fish out of here. This looks like a pretty juicy area right here, especially with the sun going down, all the shade. There's no time right now, and it's sport time. I'm all packed up and out of the water. The Nebuchadnezzar, leaving Diamond Valley. Good day today. Caught a few bass, a big bass, 4-pound bass, striper. And you know, sometimes Diamond Valley don't disappoint, man. Just a little ways out. Well, that wraps it up for fishing today. Y'all have a good one. Late.